This is small town America. This part of North Carolina we're in is a throwback to 30 years ago. There was a lot of local pride in the educational system, their athletic programs, and people just have a lot of personal pride. And we're trying to parlay on that to be able to go made in America and take pride and quality in what we're doing. And we've got the workforce that understands that.
This is our only domestic factory that we operate today. In years past, we operated many furniture factories domestically where we made both adult and youth furniture. Today, all of our adult furniture is made offshore, and all of our children's furniture is made domestically and all in one factory right here in Robbinsville, North Carolina. So this is the crown jewel of our youth furniture line. We are the largest domestic manufacturer of children's furniture in the United States. We pride ourselves on making the safest product and market it as the safest product that you can buy for your child.
Stanley Furniture Robbinsville is our largest employer in the county. It is vital to our community, has been the heart of our county. The people depend on Stanley for their livelihood. The other businesses in the community depend on Stanley in order to provide jobs for the people of our community.
Efficiency is the key to staying competitive and keeping jobs in America. Stanley Furniture uses steam heat to kiln dry locally harvested lumber, dry paints and finishes, and keep the factory warm in cold weather. The factory burns sawdust and wood waste to create the steam it needs. But the plant's boilers were old and inefficient, and when the factory would shut down for weekends and holidays and was not creating wood waste, the boilers eventually switched over to diesel fuel to keep the wood-drying kilns going. Rising petroleum costs threatened the entire operation. Something had to be done. Advantage West, the Regional Economic Development Consortium, brought engineers from Western Carolina University. They recommended a boiler upfit and installing equipment to accept wood waste from other nearby plants for those times when the factory runs short. Sawdust is far cheaper than diesel fuel. Graham County worked with the Rural Center to secure a $400,000 grant to help Stanley Furniture make the improvements.
The whole area, from state and local governments, North Carolina Rural Center, Golden Leaf Foundation, and Advantage West, all have worked together to be able to help us to get as far as we have now. The combination of those efforts in reworking this boiler, we spent about $20,000 last year on diesel fuel to fuel our boilers, and we bought about $30,000 worth of outside chips. Last winter was my second winter here. My first winter here, we spent $450,000 on diesel fuel.
The Rural Center help at the end of 2010 allowed us to take the $400,000 that we would have spent overhauling a boiler and using that money to buy woodworking equipment to make us more efficient from a manufacturing standpoint. So they made our dollars go twice as far and really helped us tremendously in that first year. Since then, we've invested about $8 million of our own money to improve and automate the factory so that we can compete with foreign furniture manufacturers.
Many employees had to retrain and learn new skills to operate the computerized equipment. The modern machines meant that some jobs went away.
We are quickly becoming one of the most state-of-the-art woodworking factories in North America. The investments that we've made over the last 15 months really put us in a league of our own. Unfortunately, the automation reduces the dependency on labor, and our headcount has come down as a result of that. But it does put us in a position that we can be competitive and keep jobs here in the United States and in Graham County in particular. The people in this area have a wonderful work ethic, and they've been working at this factory a long time. It's a treat to be around an area where you're the largest employer, and we celebrate people's 25th and 30th and 35th year anniversary working in this factory on a pretty regular basis. This factory, to be successful and to keep us here in the long run, has to really be able to crank up its output and produce furniture at a level that it's never produced at before. Our future will be determined on our ability to do that. If we're successful, and we think we will be, we'll be here for a long time.